Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to go ahead and give my review on the Real Housewives of Potomac. We are back. This is season 7, episode 1. I'm here for the mess already. I thought the first episode was very, 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 very cute. I thought everybody did what they were supposed to do. I'm here for it. I already saw a clip for next week's episode, and I know that Twitter is going to be in shambles because I took a glance today, and the girls are already out there, girl, writing whole dissertations, okay? Um, Listen, I don't know why, but Real Housewives of Potomac seems to bring out the worst in all of us, okay? Well, I think I do know why. Okay? Um, Listen, so we're going to go ahead and bow our heads. Okay? We're going to say a quick prayer. Okay? Everybody bow their heads. Okay? Dear Heavenly Father, dear reality TV God, we come to you today because we want to ask you for the spirit of understanding, the spirit of love. We don't want no mess. We don't want no mess. We don't want no mess. We're not trying to go back to season 5. We're not trying to go back to season 6, okay? This is a new day. We don't want none of that mess. I don't feel like arguing with none of these people. They don't want me arguing with them either, okay? So we're going to come into this season. We're going to have a good time. We're going to kiki and we're going to laugh, okay? All right. Now let's go on with the review, girl. Y'all know how I get when Potomac come on. I don't know why we be acting like that when Potomac come on, girl. But I refuse to allow Potomac to have me in a chokehold that it had me in season 5. And y'all had me stressed. Okay? All right, so listen. So Jizzy and Karen. Giselle and Karen, they meet, they're going on a picnic. Basically, it's Giselle, Karen, Ashley, and Robin. Robin has a new hair color. It's like a reddish color. They discuss Ashley and her TikTok videos. I love Ashley. For those who don't know, Ashley was my fave for a very long time. But Ashley in those TikTok videos, they're cute, but it's very much white girl. Toros. Yeah, go Toros. It gives you very much bring it on. Karen asks Giselle, did Ashley tell you she's getting a divorce? Well, if she didn't tell her, you just told her, okay? So we already getting into the mess, right? Telling people business that fast. I have so many questions on how we got there. Girl, just like Giselle said, what you mean how we got there, girl? Do you know who her husband is? Michael Darby. Girl. All right. They bring up Mia's post. Listen, I don't really keep up with Mia like that outside of the show. But I do remember Mia posting on Instagram about, it was kind of, from what I remember, it was kind of, you really didn't know how to take it. You didn't really know if she had cancer, if they just told her, girl, we found a lump, or girl, I don't know, girl. It was very much, girl, you had to kind of, it left us with a lot of questions. So they discussed Mia's post about her having cancer. Is it attention seeking? Ashley said something that I agree with. Her past takes away some of her credibility. Girl, as much as Mia might not want to admit it, Mia, girl, you lied a lot last season. A lot. Okay? Girl, you started out the show lying. Not even knowing the age gap between you and your husband. Okay? Which I still don't understand that, because usually when somebody is young like Mia and she's dating an older man, that question at this point in life has probably come up so often that, girl, girl, the age gap, girl, his birthday off the top of your head, your birthday off the top of your head. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was. I remember when Mia made that post about her, going to Johns Hopkins. I was like, girl, I don't know, girl, because girl, you really not saying if you got cancer, girl. Was she seeking attention? I don't know, girl. Um, Ashley says it is true that they're getting a divorce. Um, did y'all hear Ashley sit there and tell that lie? She said she don't get drunk. She don't drink. Ashley, it's been a few times you said you don't drink, and every time I look up, girl, you throwing a Corona, girl, down your throat. Matter of fact, okay, I had flipped on my television and Watch What Happens Live was on, and I saw Ashley and who else? And Dr. Heavily were on Watch What Happens Live. Oh, girl, girl, quiet as it's kept. Girl, they low-key said, Karen, girl, you a fraud. Girl, from what Robin said and from what Ashley said on Watch What Happens Live, girl, you really low-key the fraud. And that girl, Charisse, actually is really in real life, she is the grand dame. That Charisse really low-key is that girl. From what I got from what Robin and Ashley said, girl, you just do a better job of, I think Ashley said on Watch What Happens Live, you do a better job at basically putting on stunts and shows. But girl, in real life, when the camera goes away, girl, they know who really running shit in Potomac. And her name is Charisse. Ashley says that, see, this is the thing, I'm going to be honest with y'all. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm getting excited. Let me slow down. Ashley says that her and Michael went to Miami. And it was a woman, I guess, that wanted to hook up with Ashley. Ashley, I guess since she's had her sons, she really don't want to hoe around no more. She really just wants to be in a monogamous relationship with Michael, and that's it. I guess Michael felt some type of way because Ashley was sticking to her guns. She said they really haven't had sex in 4 months. I'm sorry. I'm with everybody else. Everybody else in the group feel the same way. I don't care how you try to slice it and dice it. If we getting a divorce, why are we buying a house together? Girl, like, it makes no sense. I'm not saying that just because you get a divorce, that means that, girl, I understand there are people out there who on their Will and Jada and Sheree. You know what I'm saying? Well, girl, that's my baby mama. I'm still going to take care of her. She's still going to come around. We still going to go on trips. Like, I'm not going to, so I get there are some people out there, not a lot. There are some people out there who still, have great relationships, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I'm not expecting Ashley not to have some type of relationship with her husband because it's not going to happen because once she has kids with him, and then two, girl, the kids are babies. So she's going to have to deal with Michael for a very long time, right? But it's just weird that, girl, like, Ashley, you all over the place. 1 minute, girl, you saying you getting a divorce. Then the next minute, girl, they clocking you saying, girl, you did say you getting a divorce. No, I never said that. I never said that. Girl, yes, you did. Girl, yes, you did. Now, you also said that you have to be separated. She said something about, like, I guess Virginia law. They live, because her and Michael live in Virginia. I guess Virginia law, where you have to be separated for a year before you file for divorce. But nonetheless, girl, you still said that you were getting a divorce. I don't understand them buying a house together under the LLC name. I know a lot of people are thinking that Ashley's going to come out. Like, I just don't think Ashley is as smart as it comes to dealing with Michael. Y'all really think that Michael Darby is rich? Because Michael ain't no dummy, okay? Michael ain't no fool when it comes to his money. This is not Michael's first time at the rodeo. I knew Michael wasn't with the shits when it came to his money when he had Ashley look over the prenup. Ashley did not have a lawyer present, right? And he would not allow basically them to discuss it in front of the camera. See, that was seasons ago. Some of y'all just started tuning in season 5 fight. Let me shut up. I said we weren't going back. Ooh, see, I'm breaking my own. I said we weren't going back. But yeah, I don't think Ashley is being as smart as she should be. Like the simple fact that she's pretty much letting Michael handle everything. I'm with her uncle. Girl, like basically like, girl, what is you doing? You're not gonna get no lawyer. You just gonna let Michael just basically figure out everything and you just gonna kind of go with the flow. I know Ashley said that they have a prenup and the prenup I guess ended kind of something like the prenup I guess is no longer um, in effect after was no longer in effect after 5 years. I don't know. I just don't think that Michael is as dumb as some people think that he is, and I think that Ashley may look a little bit foolish when it's all said and done. Um, Karen basically tells Ashley, girl, because you know divorces can get ugly. I don't know if that's what Ashley doesn't want to happen, but even she has said in this episode that Michael can be vindictive. So, girl, if you already know the person that you're dealing with, honey, you might as well go ahead and get ready, go get your lawyer, and go try to get as much money as you can. But it sounds like you just let Michael handle everything. Like Karen told her, when he throws a bone at you, girl, you better throw the whole skeleton back at him. I said, I know that's right. Candace and Chris. Now y'all know I like Candace. But girl, I wouldn't be right if I didn't say this. Candace, what the hell was that confessional look that you had? Girl, I said, girl, why are we talking about Jizzy in that and girl, and them paint strokes, them paint brush strokes she had as highlights? Girl, Giselle head looks a mess. Girl, one thing I don't like about Giselle and one thing I don't like about Cal is fine as hell to me. Bitch, Cal, when I tell you, I saw it when they flat, girl, Cal fine. Hey, Cal, with your fine ass. Giselle wigs be looking really wiggy to me. Like, it looks like a wig. Giselle wigs be just looking like they're just sitting on top of her head, just like plop. Girl! But, girl, all I know is I saw when Candace popped on my TV screen and she had the faux locks. Then she had like some white, I guess, highlight locks. And then I saw like the makeup line. Like somebody, I guess the makeup artist wanted to do something. I don't know, she had the shoulder hanging. It was a lot going on. It wasn't as horrible as Giselle's to me, but girl, at first glance, it's like, girl, you look a fool. The green with the just regular, the hair was cute. Mia had a cute confessional look. The pink with the pink gloves. You know, I'm kind of over the glove thing, but Mia pulled it off. I did not like Karen's confessional look. Ashley had everybody to me, because Candace had two confessional looks this episode. The green was cute. The white was questionable, girl. Giselle's was a mess. I didn't too much care for Robin's confessional look. Ashley's confessional look was cute. And Mia's. Mia and Ashley had the best confessional looks. Karen looked like she had just got some fillers in her face and her face looked swollen. I'm going to call a thing a thing. I didn't like that bun in the back of her head that was not matching this part. Girl, where's you going? Anyways, child. Candace is probably going to freeze her eggs. She has been busy. She opened up for Faith Evans. She opened up for SWV. They just have to make sure that if this is something that she decides to do, it has to be on I think like a very strict schedule. And she doesn't really know if she can really count on Chris. Now, this is the thing where I was looking at Candace sideways. If I had to, I guess what Candace was trying to say, because the whole conversation came up about Chris and his schedule and his schedule not being consistent. And if he's a manager over some type of restaurant or something, I can see his schedule not being consistent. But with Candace being an artist and, you know what I'm saying, all of this, girl, I wouldn't see your schedule being consistent too. But I also feel like with Candace probably gets her schedule. And it's not like, this is no tea, no shade. It's not like she's some Beyonce and she just going on this world tour and, gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure Candace probably gets her schedule like, okay, girl, we're gonna do like a little tour in 2 months, blah, blah, blah. We're gonna do this. So I don't know. I don't know how their schedules are, but from what Candace tried to make it seem as though like Chris' schedule is just all over the place. And she doesn't really want to bring a child into this world right now because quiet as it's kept, basically, Candace don't want to be at that house with that baby by herself. Nothing is concrete. I don't even think Candace want no baby quiet as it's kept. Because the truth of the matter is, something is always going to come up. Something is always going to come up. And it's probably going to be times where, girl, you're at that house with that baby by yourself. Period. I didn't like the way Chris had merged over. Did y'all see how Chris, I don't know, girl, maybe it was the way the camera was, I don't know, child, when Chris was driving and he merged over and got in front of that 18-wheeler like that. I was like, girl, why is he driving so slow? Girl, that 18-wheeler just pop you in the back, girl. Y'all ain't gonna have to worry about no babies because y'all gonna be in heaven, girl. Anyways, Charisse and Robin, they meet up. Charisse lets us know that she has had, basically she's, been involved with men. One of the guys was her friends with benefits. Charisse also has she's gotten her breasts done. Yeah, no, I didn't too much care for Charisse when Potomac first came on. I didn't start liking Charisse until because I didn't watch season 2. They did too much for me season 1. The whole etiquette stuff. That's how you know, really and truly, how all these heifers low-key fake. Because season 1, that was all etiquette. And this is how we do the Potomac and this. And girl, honey, we throwing drinks and glasses and girl, fighting people and girl, people getting cut by wine glass, girl. Season 1, girl, everybody was fake. And I think a lot of us clocked it. That's why I clocked out of Potomac season 2, because I was like, girl, they fake and they lying. They lying. They do not act like that. They do not act like that. They don't act like that, okay? Anyways, I like Charisse when she was a friend. Because Charisse was a friend of the show, I think, like season 3. And I was like, oh my gosh, Charisse seems so cool. But season 1, I didn't like Charisse. Anyways, but she's back. Robin don't want to get married, y'all. Robin don't want to get married. Robin don't want to get married. And Robin, girl, bitch, let me tell you something. One thing about it, 2 things for sure. Bitch, I ain't never went up for Robin like that. But bitch, when I say I go up for Robin done went out there, girl, lost all of Juan's money. Because remember one of their friends had scammed them or something, girl. Some type of pyramid scheme, and she lost all Juan's money. Bitch, Robin done lost all of Juan's money. Bitch, she done became the breadwinner. Now she want a prenup. Bitch! Robin said, "Not with my goddamn money." I said, "I know that's right." Robin said that she doesn't believe that people should get half. Now I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. When it's your money, girl, we don't never want nobody to get half. But I do have a slight double standard. The reason why I feel like women should get half is because a lot of the times, especially when you get into these relationships with these men who may be wealthy and have a little bit of power, whether it's like NBA, rappers, whatever, they really be wanting the women just to sit at the house, right? And not do nothing to raise the kids and take care of home. So when divorce time comes, these women have been removed from the workforce for what, 15, 20 years, maybe 10 years. Now all of a sudden, girl, y'all expect this woman just to go back out there with this 10-year, 20-year, 30-year gap on her resume and just, bitch, you better go get a job. Bitch, with 30 years missing on her resume, girl, this woman probably don't even know how to type no more. Hello? And more than likely, women usually are the primary caretakers for their kids. So that's why I feel like in situations like this, where like, money could be involved and all that, I feel like the women should get at least half or close to half. Because this woman has been removed from the workforce for how many years? And she's going to be taking care of the kids more than likely. Because most women when single, when divorces happen, girl, the mothers are usually the primary caretakers. That's just what it is. Even if it ain't a divorce, girl, even if it's boyfriend and girlfriend, girl, most of the time the kids are with the woman. That's just what it is. But Robin doesn't believe in that. Robin doesn't believe that people should get 50%. Now, I don't know if Robin really believes that because now her money is on the line. If she look at it as her money, right? Or if she really believed that. I don't know. But she did say that she did sign a prenup when they first got married, the first go around. Charisse lets us know that she spent over $500,000 on lawyers. Girl, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money to try to get some money. That's the real gag. Girl, you just spent $500,000. You just spent $500,000, girl, to try to get some money. Ooh, girl. Robin don't want to get married. Even when the producer asked her in the confessional, do you want to get married anymore? So I believe we should be married. So what was the question again? I don't think, I'm just gonna be honest, I don't think Robin or Juan really care about. I don't even think Robin and Juan want to be with each other. I just think they're with each other because they've been together for so long. And I think that this is one of those situations where it's like we're comfortable together. Girl, we have sex every now and again. I get horny, he get horny. Girl, let's have sex. It is what it is. And I really think because of their sons. I think that once those kids go off to college, I think Robin is going to be looking at Juan like, why the fuck am I still in this house with you? And I think Juan going to be looking at Robin like, why the fuck am I still in this house with you? I don't think Juan and Robin want to be with each other. Mia and Gordon have now moved to Potomac. Girl, I said the check clear. Girl, Bravo, girl, you can always tell when the girls get a little bit of extra money because, honey, they start living a whole lot different when those Bravo checks. Because second season, girl, the girls start moving. Girl, second season, the girls start moving. Okay? So Mia and Gordon have now moved to Potomac. That house is nice as hell. The only thing I didn't understand about Mia is, I don't know, girl. I don't know how I feel about this. Maybe y'all let me know if this is what people do, because I ain't got no house. Okay, but Mia, their rent is $10,000. Girl, that's a lot of money. Okay, the rent is $10,000. Girl, let me tell you something, bitch. If I'm ever paying $10,000, bitch, that's because, bitch, I'm paying because I'm about to own it. Girl, I'm not paying nobody no rent for no $10,000 just to rent. But girl, I guess but people do that all the time. People who got money. But girl, Quality just kept me a girl. They say you ain't got no money. Girl, they say y'all broke, girl. Girl, you might should have stayed your black ass over there at the Potomac. I mean, at the Harbor Bay. What was they living at on the border of Baltimore? Wherever they lived at that penthouse, girl. Because it sounds like, girl, you and Gordon ain't got no money, girl. That's what you said the other day, girl. Didn't you say you was on your last check, girl? So, girl, can you really afford that $10,000 rent? Girl, Mia said that they put about $65,000 into the house for tweaks. Bitch, you think I'm about to put $65,000 into somebody's shit that ain't even mine? Did that make sense? I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know nothing about how people do. Like, I know people who rent, but girl, I'm not going. That's like me coming into this apartment and girl changing out the cabinets. Girl, like, girl, to take my shit. That's like me coming to here and girls talking about, girl, I want some, I don't know, girl. Girl, like new cabinets. I remember the only time, like my old apartment, I was trying to spruce it up. My apartment I lived in before this one was kind of old. Not kind of, it was an old apartment. And so I was trying to like spruce it up a little bit to kind of get it, try to just make it as nice as possible. I remember my cabinets were like an old white color. And I remember I changed the doorknobs I went to Lowe's and got like some stainless steel, like door handles. That was like $5 a piece. I think I spent like $50 for each, each one for each cabinet and I put 2 in my bathroom. That's the most I think I ever did. The girl, $65,000 in tweaks. I don't know, girl. She has her family over. That food they had looked amazing. Okay. Karen stops by with Ray. Karen has a boob job. Karen walks in. Did you tell them I was coming? I think Karen, the way you walked into that room, I guess you thought you was gonna be greeted like you was Beyonce. And when you walked in, you said, "Hey, everybody," and I think everybody just looked at her and just turned their head. Because when I heard Karen say, "Did you tell them I was coming?" Karen, they don't care about you, Karen. Oh, hey, how you doing, girl? Girl, they was trying to eat that food. Wendy and Peter. Wendy wants to open a Nigerian lounge, which I think is a great idea. Y'all know for the people who don't know, I love Peter. Peter is one of the good guys to me. He is. Now, Peter got his ways, but Peter is one of the good guys to me. People already know that. For the people who don't know, I have a real soft spot for Peter. I don't know. I don't know a lot about Peter. All I know is, girl, they say you was writing hot checks. Girl, they say you wasn't paying your employees, girl. Girl, they said you wasn't paying your employees, Peter. So, and they say you like to write hot checks every now and again, allegedly. And the people stopped your ass at Miami International Airport and arrested you because you had checks bouncing all around town. So I don't know how much. I know that Peter has had plenty of businesses, but I don't know. And this is no shade. It's like, I think what I'm trying to say is Peter has been in the restaurant, lounge, club business for a very long time. If you are the type of person that has had business after business after business after business after business, I don't know if I would say that that's very successful. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that this location in Miami is probably the longest bar one that he probably has had. I don't know. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. And now he has the one in Baltimore, right? The other bar one. I don't think he has the one in Charlotte or wherever it was at, South Carolina, wherever the other location was. I don't know. But I'm just saying, like, I don't know if Peter would be my go-to for wanting to get into business together. And I don't know. It sounds like Wendy. Girl, Wendy, are you gonna be an investor? Because it sounds like this is Peter's business, and you invested in his business. Because girl, they say you only gonna have 20%. If all you got is 20%, then girl, is it really your shit? I don't know how that works. Y'all gonna have to let me know. Because it sounded like this was gonna be Peter's lounge. And you was gonna be giving Peter your goddamn money. So they need $1.5 million for the lounge, which she would end up paying $300,000. She said Eddie don't want no parts of it. But she said her and Eddie, they're finding they don't have separate accounts. They have one account. I don't know how that's gonna work. Because when you got one account, girl, however you want to get your, I believe in having. Let me shut up, Jen. Let me shut up. I don't know how that's gonna work because, girl, if I was Eddie, I would look at her crazy. You're not supposed to just take $300,000 out of our account, girl. We got these kids over here, and then, girl, you're not gonna see no return on your money for 2 years. It's one thing if Eddie was on board, girl. She gonna go home and suck some dick or something. Okay. Because, girl, Eddie don't want no parts of it, so Eddie is probably more than likely not really going to be on board for you to snatch out $300,000 out of y'all account to give towards a business where you're not going to see no return on your money for almost 2 years, basically. Now, if Eddie was on board, then that would be one thing. But you say Eddie's not on board, and he don't want no parts of that. So I don't know how you're going to come up with that $300,000, especially if y'all accounts are together. Now, if you probably had your own account, and he had his own account, then y'all had a joint account for like bills and whatever savings or something like that together, and that would be different. But girl, y'all money is together. I don't know what Wendy gonna do. Because if I was Eddie and I felt the way that Eddie felt, I would say no. I would say no. If I was Eddie and I didn't want no parts of that, and you came and said I gotta take $300,000 out of the account, I would tell you, you got me fucked up. Now, if Eddie again was on board, then he would probably be like, okay, now we're going to have to sit down and just, have a conversation, make sure this is the right move, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. But it sounds like Wendy I think Eddie will probably give in anyways. Ashley goes over, can I say something? Girl, I wouldn't be right if I didn't say this. Sheila. Girl. Sheila. I didn't know. Sheila. What was going on with your bang yang? I didn't know if Sheila had a bang yang or if those were baby hairs and the baby hairs were coming up. I didn't know what was going on with Sheila in her head. All I know, at first I saw some little bangs, and I said, "Oh, so she got a little thin bang yang." And then I was like, "Okay, that's not no bang yang, girl. Them look like baby hairs, and the baby hairs are lifting." Sheila hair looked a mess. That's the girl. Next case, okay. We already really talked about Ashley letting Michael do everything. Giselle in her house. Giselle's house doesn't look bad from the outside. It looks better. The West Wing, the West Wing that she added onto the house, it doesn't look, because at first it did look like something she just threw. Like it was just it didn't look like it went with the house. It doesn't look too bad. The way, this is the problem that I have with Giselle, because I like Giselle. The problem that I have with Giselle is Giselle moves in mediocrity, girl. And the stuff that Giselle does is very mediocre, and she hypes it up to be something that it's not. That's how you know that Giselle's entire life, she was able to get away with just being mediocre at best. And she probably got by because of her face, especially when she was younger. Like the simple fact that Giselle really think that the little porch that she threw up is something to be like, girl, somebody had to do it. Girl, you just threw a porch up and you just gotta look. Girl, you got a driveway. You acting like you just built like Chateau Charette. Chateau Giselle. Girl, you have Giselle's home is nice, but it's nothing like, again, it's not like it's like this old, like this grand, and that's how Giselle is acting. Does that make sense? Giselle calls her daughters into her room. The daughters, of course, start reading her. Mama, what did the girls say? Mom, I thought we had upgraded the fashions. I'm gonna leave Giselle alone. I just think that because I don't know. I'm gonna leave Giselle alone, child. You see, Giselle got really, really emotional in the confessional when she talked. I wish we could see more of because Gisele's only thing on the show is just to be the messy producer that starts stuff and gets stuff started. Like, other than that, like, if we probably, I just, you know what, I want to see a different side of Giselle. We're 7 seasons in and we're still getting the same exact Giselle. The messy girl who starts shit, who goes after somebody's husband, who puts stuff out there and acts like she didn't. But other than that, girl, we really don't get to see the real Giselle. You see how like she got teary-eyed in the confessional just mentioning her daughters growing up. Because one thing I will give Giselle is that I think that Giselle is probably one of the best mothers that I've seen on reality TV. You can tell she has a very close relationship. I've always loved Giselle's relationship with her daughters. You could probably tell this is going to really be hard on all of them when it's time for them to like leave the nest and go off into the world. Like you can really tell it's probably going to be hard. Anyways, just Karen has her party. I forgot to tell y'all Karen had a party. Basically on the rooftop. One thing I don't like about DC, girl, one thing I don't like about DC is, girl, why is it that, girl, like, y'all got stairs? Girl, can you imagine having on some 4-inch heels walking up those stairs? And you know what I thought about? I said, how the hell did Ray get up there? Because I didn't see nobody take the elevator. So I'm thinking they had to have an elevator somewhere. I don't know. But I saw everybody walking up the stairs. And I was like, how the hell because you know Ray can't walk. Let me shut up, child. So Ashley, this review is getting too long. So Ashley gets there. They start talking. Her, Giselle, Karen. Let me hurry up. I thought it was hilarious when Ashley was talking about not saying that she was getting a divorce. And girl Giselle looked up. And then they played the flashback of her having a conversation with Ashley. And Giselle was absolutely right about Ashley saying she was getting a divorce. And then they showed Karen, and Karen was like, okay, this bitch is lying, but whatever. Girl, Ashley, girl, you said what you said. You said you were getting a divorce. Now, you did say that you would have to be separated for a year, I believe, from what I remember. But you did say y'all were getting a divorce. It just sounds weird because, girl, you're getting a divorce, but you're still buying a house together. Girl. A divorce is a divorce. Did y'all hear when when Giselle slipped up and told Robin's business? Now, I don't know if she was telling Robin's business or if she was just using Robin as an example. But girl, clearly, I guess Robin's house is in her name only. Girl, bitch. Robin ain't no dummy. Shout out to Robin. Robin, that house is in Robin's name. Juan naming on that house. That house that she just built from the ground up. That's all Robin Dixon, baby. That house is in her name, and she gonna make sure that Juan don't get none of her goddamn money. Cause she know Juan got wandering dick. She know it. So if we do get married and we get to get this divorce, girl, you leaving with your coach money. Oh, child. Ashley says she has a coochie craving for Michael. Girl, Karen says, girl, get a bag of chips and some popcorn, okay? She told her to her face get a dildo. Candace arrives in the Ivy Park. That was the first time I've ever really seen anybody. This is no shade. The only people I have seen wear Ivy Park, like that jumpsuit, are drag queens. No lie. I saw Trinity K. Bonet in one time, and I saw Roxy Andrews in one. But I've never seen anybody just rock Ivy Park like that. But it was so cute on Candace. That was a cute jump. The jumpsuit actually was very nice. Even when I saw Trinity K. Bonet in hers and Roxy Andrews in hers, I was like, oh, that's a nice jumpsuit. Girl. Bitch. I'm not gonna lie, I hollered when Wendy walked up to Giselle. Bitch, when Giselle was like, oh, no, what are you doing? Bitch, so Wendy walked up to Giselle. Wendy got to the party. She was like, oh, let me go speak to Giselle. I'm going to say something about Wendy in about 2 minutes. Hold up. Now I'm going to say it right now. One thing I don't like about Wendy is I think that a part of me, and I know Wendy probably watched my reviews, hey girl, but I have to say this. I feel like you're not being authentic all the way. And I feel like last year, I really felt like last year was supposed to be the Karen versus Wendy fight. But because I feel like Karen was on the outs, they was about to ice Karen out. Karen didn't have nobody in it. She put all her eggs in the Monique Samuels basket. Candace really wasn't fooling with her. Robin wasn't. Giselle wasn't. Ashley really low-key wasn't right. Ashley was going to side with Giselle now. I felt like last year, like for example, Wendy got with Karen because she knew that Karen is a fan favorite. And so her and Karen built this alliance. Like I just feel like it was fake. And I feel like even like with her walking up to Giselle. Now don't get it twisted. Wendy could have been over it because Wendy, quiet as it's kept, read the dog fuck out of Giselle. Giselle didn't read Wendy. So I understand why Giselle's still mad because Giselle, bitch, Wendy drug your ass all up and through them streets last year, was about to whoop your ass for real. So I get why Giselle's still mad because, bitch, you got read on TV for filth, okay? But I felt like with Wendy, like, girl, yes, you could be over it because, girl, you read Giselle, she didn't read you. But, girl, you walk up to Giselle trying to hug her. Now, it's one thing if y'all ended up in the same group and you just said, hello, Giselle. You see what I'm saying? I feel like Wendy's trying too hard. And it's just not coming around. It's not. Maybe I'm wrong. I didn't like I'm gonna be honest. I didn't like that Wendy walked up to Giselle. It was like, "Hey, girl, let me give you a hug." Like, girl, no. I didn't even like her saying, "Girl, let me go speak to Giselle." No, fuck Giselle. That's how Wendy should have came into this season. Fuck Giselle. Okay. Now, if we in the same group, I might be like, "Hey, girl," and keep it pushing. But I'm not going to go on my way to come and speak to you and then give you a hug. Now, Giselle got you looking dumb on TV. Because Giselle like, "Oh my God, get away from me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me." I was hollering at the way that Giselle was treating Wendy. I ain't going to lie. Because now you looking dumb. I think Wendy is trying to, I don't think Wendy is being herself. I think she is. But I feel like with certain people, she doesn't want to go there. Like, I feel like with Mia, she'll go there. I don't feel like she'll go there with Karen because she knows that Karen is a fan favorite. I know Giselle has, everybody got fans. I don't know. I don't know. I still like Wendy, but I just feel like, I don't know if that makes sense what I'm saying. Giselle had her looking crazy. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Okay, bye. I'm wonderful, amazing, beautiful. Okay, bye. Girl. And then, of course, Giselle starts lying. What did Giselle say? You spent a year trashing me and my family. Giselle, did she really? Or did she drag your ass because you needed to be drugged? Because Wendy's reaction last year was right on point. Just like this year, Candace better give you the same goddamn dragging. Girl, now I ain't trying to be messy. Now listen, I'm not trying to start no shit. But did y'all see how Gordon hugged Mia's then best friend Jacqueline? I said, Gordon, why is your face all right here on her neck? I don't know why I thought about this. I don't know why I felt like Jordan. I don't know why I feel like Gordon, Mia, and that girl done had a threesome before. I don't know why that popped in my head. But the way Gordon hugged her with his neck, with his face all right here on the side of her neck, like he laid his head, like I was like, okay, this is okay. Gordon, please don't be no Michael Darby. Cause I kind of was, cause you was kind of giving me that low key last year when you got drunk. Please don't be the black Michael Darby, cause we're not gonna like that. Cause I'm gonna call the shit out if I see it. Okay. Giselle walks up to what's her face, Mia. Mia arrives, of course. Is this what no cancer looks like? Bitch, when I see it, look like. Bitch, when Giselle asks Mia, is this what no cancer looks like? When I tell I holler. Child, girl, Mia started explaining, girl, blah, blah, blah. I've been through it, this and that, and this and that, and I've been in the hospital, and girl, fuck you. If you think I would lie about something like that. Girl, then it went off. This review was longer than what I thought it was going to be. And I'm sure I forgot something, but I don't feel like going over these notes because I was not expecting this review to be 45 minutes. All right, y'all. I'm done. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.